Mathematics class 8th, chapter 3rd, exercise 3.2, question number 1st. Find x in the following figures. We have two figures, A part and B part, and we have to find the value of angle x in both these parts. Prior diving into solving this question, let's revisit the concept that we have learned in this exercise. So we have studied the sum of the measures of the external angles of any polygon is 360 degrees. By now, definition of polygon is very clear to you. That is, any closed curve entirely made up of line segments. And whenever we construct a polygon, we have two types of angle constructed. Internal angles, the angles that lies inside the boundary of a polygon, and exterior angles, the angles that lies outside the boundary of the polygon. And we know very well how to find sum of internal angles of any polygon. It would be number of sides minus 2 multiplied with 180 degrees that we have learned in previous exercises. The new concept that we have learned in this exercise is that take any sided polygon, whether it is a triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, decagon, or any n-sided polygon, the sum of all its external angles will be equal to 360 degrees that we have learned in this exercise. And the reason behind this particular universal truth is this. Consider you're here, that is, on this position. You rotate your body to 110 degrees and you face towards this side. And you walk further. To certain distance, you reach at this point. From this point, you again rotate your body anti-clockwise at an angle of 125 degrees. So we wrote 125 degrees. And you walk certain distance, you reach at this point. Now at this point, you again rotate your body anti-clockwise at an angle of 125 degrees and you face to the initial position, and after moving certain distance, you reach the same point. So what is actually happening? You are starting from some point, you are rotating complete 360 degrees, doing so you reach the same point. Henceforth, if you consider any polygon, whenever we consider outside angles, and when we add all of them without leaving any of them, we are just rotating a complete circle. And you know very well that a complete rotation from the starting point to the ending point, where ending point is same as starting point, we make a complete 360 degrees. So this is the reason that the sum of the measures of the external angles of any polygon is 360 degrees. Now we have learned very well the reason behind this particular universal truth. Based upon that, we shall find the value of x in both these parts. Here we are dealing with a triangle. Again, it is a polygon. So two external angles are given to us. We have to find third. So it is very simple. We can construct an equation and equate it to 360 degrees. So we have done the same. One of the angles is x. So we wrote x. We are going to add both these angles. So we wrote 125 plus 125, that equates to 360 degrees. Now x as it is, 125 plus 125, it is simple, 250 equal to 360 as it is. Transposing positive 250 towards right hand side, it will get subtracted up with 360. So we wrote x as it is equal to 360 as it is minus 250 because we transposed it towards right hand side. Now x equals to 36 minus 25 is 11 and 0 as it is. So we have found x equals to 110. Since we are dealing with angles, therefore we need to write therefore measure of angle x. This is mathematical way of writing measure of angle x equals to 110 degrees. Since all the external angles of any polygon equates to 360 degrees, again you can verify it very well. If you add 110 plus 125 plus 125, it will give you 360. That completes our A part. Moving on to B. This time we are dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentagon, that is 5-sided polygon. Well, sides doesn't matter whenever we are considering external angles of any polygon. The sum of all the external angles will be equal to 360 degrees. Hence, using the same concept, we shall try to solve B part. So we wrote angle x plus this angle. Here it is 90 degree and angle on a straight line is equal to 180 degrees. So we can find this angle by subtracting 90 from 180 in our mind. So 180 minus 90 again gives you 90. Therefore we wrote 90 degrees for this angle. Then we wrote plus again. Now this angle is given to us. It is 60. So we wrote 60 plus this angle. This is representation of 90 degrees, that is square box. So we wrote 90 here and we are left with this external angle. So we wrote plus 70 and we equate it to 360 degrees again because sum of all the external angles will be equal to 360 degrees. Now it is just a matter to solve this equation. X as it is, let's add it up. 9 plus 9, 9 to the 18, 18 plus 6 is 24, 24 plus 7 is 31. Fix 0, fast way of solving. So we got 310 equals to 360 as it is. X as it is equal to transposing positive 310 towards right hand side. So we need to subtract it. Therefore 360 minus 310 came. Now X equal to 36 minus 31 is 5. 0 as it is. Therefore again we are dealing with angles. Therefore we need to write measure of angle X equals to 50 degrees. Again we can verify our answer. If we add all these external angles, that should equate to 360 degrees, which happens in our case. That completes our B part. So we see how easily we can find any external angles if we frame an equation such that all the external angles should add up to 360 degrees. So in this exercise we have learned a very most important concept, that is the sum of measures of the external angles of any polygon is equal to 360 degrees. Since we understood the concept, so we know very well that how we came to this conclusion. With this, our first question of exercise 3.2, chapter 3rd, mathematics class 8th has been solved.